Just a quick video tonight, folks. It's time for another gear review. Roll that intro. In my last vlog I talked a little bit about the drop arms that I've been using for pike fishing. Now, these things, that they click to the click to the bank stick, and then the pike takes the line and they drop. Here is a bank stick. This happens to be a Signet 2020 bank stick. Good bank sticks, very good. On the top, you'll see that this is a Nash grip for your rod butt. Rod butt fits in, grip closes over, rod butt's not going to move. Simple things, This operates under its own pressure. It's a little spring. Inside the middle of it there's rubber, so it's going to grip the rod isn't going to move. Great. So you have this in the ground holding your rod. Then you take your drop arm and you simply click it on place to your bank stick. This is then clipped to your rod. Your line will go through it, the pike will pick up the bait and move away, and this will do, it will fall. Hence the name drop arm. As you know, I've been using the RAD drop arms, these things here. Now these were made by, the design for this was inspired by a guy called Pete Foster. Pete has since went out on his own. RAD is no longer in business, and we're not going to talk about that old company, so we're just going to move forward to what's happening today. Today, Pete is now out on his own. Pete is now designing his own upgraded version of the drop arms that you've seen there. Now, I will link the where you can buy these ones. I'll link his Facebook page and his website and all that sort of good stuff in the description below. So this is the new improved drop arm. As you can see, there's quite a bit of a substantial increase in what holds the bank stick. It holds this drop arm to the bank stick. It's no longer a clip. This will actually slide onto the bank stick, so it's not going to, fall off or get pulled off or, hey, pulled off, ha! It's not going to get lost. Once it's on your bank stick, it's on your bank stick. It's not moving. Comparison for the heads. These, in comparison to these are a lot heavier. Now, can you notice something that's about this is very, very clear, very, very obvious? It's orange. These I had to paint. They came originally, they were white. White's not so good. In low light conditions you can't see it. Whereas orange, you can see. So, orange. I am unsure if the camera will pick it up, but in between that slot there is two ceramic or plastic BBs. You unscrewed and screwed, tighten, screw to loosen. So this is your tension. You can have it set so it's not moving at all unless the pike really, really wants it. Or you can set it so that it's nice and loose, and the slightest touch of the bait and it'll clip out and fall down. Now, people have asked me what, the benefits of this. I've not actually been out in the bank to use this yet, but if it works anyways near half as good as the RAD drop arms, it's going to be a good drop arm. It's solid. This is solid plastic. It's not foam. This is it's all very solid and very well made. It's not like the crap foam ones that you used to get when you were starting off angling, like the original ones that I bought, the Fox ones. Those are foam. You could squeeze them. So consequently, they don't really do too well with pike fishing because your gear tends to get thrown into a rucksack and beat up a little bit. So they tend to get damaged. These look bomb-proof. Now obviously, if I take them fishing and they fall to bits, I'm going to come back and tell you. But I don't think they'll do that. What bank sticks do they fit to? Well, the Cygnet 2020 bank sticks, they fit like an absolute dream to. These are what I use when I'm fishing off like a wooden jetty or something like that. There you can see there's got the stage stand that obviously it's attached. You've got a screw that goes through that hole, screws it down into the stand. Your bank stick fits into it. It screws tight to keep it tight, and there you go. That'll sit like that in the ground. Again, this will be clipped to the rod line. The line will be pulled. Drop arm will fall. Drop arm. Simple, but very, very effective. So that's the Cygnet 2020. These are a diameter of 16 millimeters. So that's the Cygnet ones. But I also have another brand of bank sticks that I use if I'm having to wade out. I have the very big and aggressively screwed Gardner twist sticks. Now, these bank sticks weigh an absolute ton, by the way, so if you're going to be going anywhere with them, you want to be, definitely thinking beforehand, am I going somewhere where I'm going to need to carry these damn things? As you can see, that's screwed on pretty tight there. It's not moving. So you just adjust the wee screw, move it down to where you want it, tighten it up again, and your drop arm falls. Nice and simple, no fuss. Obviously, in the top here, you detach one of the forks or the Nash butt grips, but I tend to have, they're a tenner a piece, so I only bought 4 of them. So I don't really want to buy too many of them. Anyway, this is the Gardner twist stick. So those are the 2 types of bank sticks that I use. Now, I also use a rod pod. You know I use a rod pod. So, let me just show you here. On the rod pod, there is the little Fox arm that screws, the little arm that screws picture. Right, see the arm that the drop arm attaches to? This is the arm that screws into the back of the rod pod. The little screw screws into the arm, and this is the old drop arm. Drop arm falls. Now, these drop arms were just a little tiny bit too big for the indicator. You can see they move around a bit. So that's where I use these little rubber grommets just to slide it down to there. And that was more than enough to hold it in place. It never moved. So the rad drop arms are held in place by little rubber grommets. Let's see if the new all singing, all dancing drop arms do the same. Little hole, drop arm. Bugger. But don't lose your mind just yet. It's dead easy. This can be made. Things falling down into this with the simple aid of some of this. Just normal 3M tip. We're not breaking the laws of physics here. We're just adding a little bit of bulk to the drop arm or to the stem. So here you go. Here's one of the normal stems, and here's what I've done. I've just thickened it up with a layer of tip. Actually, it's been 10 layers of tip. I've counted. So it's wrapped around 10 times. Now this drop arm will be able to snugly fit on it. There we go. Nice and snug. And that is not moving. That is there for perpetuity. So, the new Pete Foster drop arms. I put the link into the description. I'm very happy with them. I'll be honest with you. When I seen the adverts that Pete was making his own, they're making a new model of them, I was very keen to get hold of a set. He does them also in black. So if you're a poacher, like fishing somewhere where you're not supposed to, you can have a black one as opposed to an orange head. So there we go. That's the stem that holds it into the back of the rod pod, and again, it will fit. Won't move. Everything is good. The world is a happy place. So, new drop arms, folks. Get on them while you still can. I'm not quite sure if you'll see this or not. Do you see that little scrape? That's from the screws of your drop arm digging into your bank stick. If you're a bit of a tackle tart and you don't like having your bank stick scraped, because heaven forbid a scrape, a little bit of tape, wrap it around once. That will give your bank stick something to screw, your drop arm something to screw to, and it won't scrape up your bank sticks. For all you weirdos that polish your bank sticks. Oh, side note time. I'm also getting a new channel logo. I am making the channel logo sexy good. And I'm also trying to work on a new introduction, incorporating the new logo that I'm getting. But once I get that all sorted out, I will let you all know. So, looking forward, we're going to have a new sexy logo. Yay!